Hello everyone, this is Matrix Wars. I want to give my review of Aquaman. I saw this earlier today, and I thought I'd give a quick review about it. So, how do I think about Aquaman? Aquaman is the first DC movie ever since Wonder Woman in which I actually feel as though, yeah, I'm having a great time and enjoying the movie. It's a lot of color. I know, no grays or blacks, or just black and white in general. No stale colors. If anything, this is kind of the opposite. James Wan's like, yeah, those movies, yeah, screw that. I'm going to actually do the opposite. I'm going to turn on every freaking color. And I have to say, it's refreshing. Aquaman is a fun time. It's a really good time, definitely. Now, Jason Momoa does not wear the Aquaman suit throughout the whole movie. It's only at the end. Spoilers. But throughout the whole of it, he just looks like he's from, a Tekken game, wearing his buff clothes, wearing his fighter gear, ready to kick some butt. But, tiny trivialities. I would have liked to see him wearing a suit a lot more, but meh, you're not there for aesthetics. You're there for a good film. And let me be honest with you, it's not that bad of a film. In my personal opinion, it's better than Wonder Woman. The only reason I say that is because it has rewatchability. I could sit down and rewatch this movie. When I got done with Wonder Woman, I was like, yeah, that was a pretty darn good DC movie. I mean, best one ever since the Dark Knight trilogy got finished. Yeah, really good. Enjoyed it very much. Oh, will you buy it? No, I'm not going to buy it on Blu-ray. Why? It was a good movie, but I'm not going to buy it. What about Aquaman? Oh yeah, I'll buy it. I'll totally rewatch this again and again. Same thing with Venom. I just bought Venom Tuesday. Yeah, I'll rewatch it. It's a fun movie. Same thing with Aquaman. Aquaman is a fun movie. Now, what does Aquaman teach? Like, a big part of movies and cinema is that what is the message behind the movie? What is the cinematic experience teaching you about life? I think it's really cool. A quick tangent side note is that the main villain here, his whole problem, the reason why he's being all evil, is because pollution. I'm like, oh, this is great. This is great. The bad guy is an environmentalist. Awesome. Go DC. Anyways, just my quick thoughts. But what is the main theme here? Now, if anyone was to watch this movie, especially a kid, the comic book movies are very much so associated with kids. But hey, they're for adults too. So what would a kid pick up on in this movie? Oh, man. Probably the easiest one to comment on is to not become your enemies. Not to fight fire with fire, show mercy, so forth and so on. I think the more adult theme here is something that is mentioned I don't know if it's mentioned in the trailer, but it's mentioned in the movie, where basically it shows the differences between what a hero is and what a king is. And I think that's, if you haven't watched the movie, I'm not going to spoil it, but that right there, I think that's the main theme of this movie. And you could probably easily be able to expound upon it more, but that's the main theme of the movie, at least in my eyes. Now, when I was watching Grace Randolph's spoiler review, I like Grace Randolph. There's a lot of stuff about her that I watch, and I'm like, I agree with that. There's a lot of stuff I agree with you on, and one of them is what I'm going to mention later on. But this part really annoyed me. There's a scene where basically Aquaman has to stand up to become the rightful king, and she was like, "Why couldn't the woman have done it?" And I'm like, because it's not her movie. It's Aquaman. It's not Mira. Like, God, like, she's pretty and she can kick butt and she's cool and she's assertive, but she's not like, I'm a woman, not this third wave feminist garbage. But she's a good character, and she's not like overly played. She isn't overly hyped. She's not like, don't hold my hand, blah blah blah. She's actually like a really good character, and I liked her, and I bought her, and she was cool. So when Grace Randolph said that, I'm like, no, that would have ruined the whole movie. Are you kidding? If they had done that, I would have been like, oh my God, are you kidding me? SJW, NPC garbage. Garbage. I'm sorry. Respect the whammon. I gotta tell myself that sometimes. Anyways. But one thing that Grace Randolph pointed out that I totally agree with is the fact that Disney is having a live-action remake of The Little Mermaid. And she's like, basically, you have it right here. A redheaded girl who's never been in the surface world goes to the surface world and discovers the surface world, and it's with a guy who's grown up mostly on land his entire life. And I'm like, yeah, that's basically The Little Mermaid, except a lot better. And you know what? I'm not gonna go see Little Mermaid, but I'll see this. I'm not gonna buy Little Mermaid. I'm not gonna rent Little Mermaid. But I will buy this movie, and I have gone and seen it. So I definitely would support Aquaman over Little Mermaid live-action remake any day of the week. Because at least with Aquaman, there was some hint of creativity you had to put into it. Live-action remake is just... there's no creativity involved whatsoever. Anyways, enough of that. Aquaman, what would I rate it? On a 5-star scale, easily 4.5 stars. There's no really a film that's perfect. Very rare. But this is definitely a rewatchable film. It is an enjoyable film. It is a fun film. There's a good message. Anti-environmentalism. Sorry. I'm a little sick, so, whatever. But, so it's good. It's a good movie, and I really enjoy it. And definitely encourage anyone to go see it. It's a fun movie. Jason Momoa was fun. Ryan Johnson. Here's 2 things that you need to learn, dude. I know it's really hard for you to learn these type of things, but I'm gonna try to help you out here. Aquaman does 2 things that you can't. 1, it creates a dramatic moment. Ryan Johnson, who is creator and writer of the most worst Star Wars movie of all time. It creates dramatic moments where you're just like, you want to clench your fist because freaking Ocean Master is a jerk, and I hate him, and I hate his guts. Ugh, I freaking hate Ocean Master. Anyways, and then you have the scene. Now, this is kind of obvious. I mean, every movie goes to this structure. Well, at least all the good ones, Ryan Johnson, not yours. Your movie, stinks, like Bantha Poodoo. But, haha, Star Wars reference. But they make the hero lose a battle to the bad guy, and then he has to redeem himself. And, I mean, Jason Momoa in this movie gets whooped so hard that the whole movie, this guy is taking all the punches. And, I mean, woo! There's a couple moments where you're like, dang, dude, how did you survive that? And so at the very end, even in his big epic climactic battle, he still, gives a couple punches and hit on him. And so Aquaman it was a good movie. It made you sympathize with the protagonist, despise the antagonist. Like, whenever you looked at him, you were like, I almost can't stand you as much as I do when I see Ryan Johnson. Like, God, you're so annoying. Anyways, so that's my review for Aquaman. 4.5 stars. 4.5 out of 5 stars. If I was to give it a 1 on 10 rating, I'd probably give it an 8.5 as a larger scale. But 8.5, definitely. Almost a 9. Very good movie. If it was if you just voted on DC movies from after the Dark Knight trilogy, this would be a 10. This would be an extremely good movie. Go see it. If you're a DC fan, I don't know. Maybe a DC fan wouldn't like it. I'm not that big of a DC fan. I mean, I do love Watchmen. I love, obviously, Batman. I want to get into Shazam. Anyways, that's a totally different topic for another day. But thank you for watching, listening. Please subscribe, like this video, or dislike it. That's cool. Whichever way. I don't care. And share the video, or comment below and let me know what you thought of Aquaman, what you think about the DCEU going forward with Shazam. I'm extremely excited for Shazam. My girlfriend really wanted to see this movie. I really want to see Shazam. We'll see how that goes. Aquaman proved me wrong. I thought the movie was going to be, it was going to be okay. They proved me wrong. It's very good. Hopefully Shazam proves me right, and it'll be a good movie too. And anyways, thank you all for watching, and as always, may the Force be with you.